Hello, I'm Lori Steiner, sitting in for Armin Budish. Welcome to Golden Opportunities.
Today, we'll reveal 5 tools that helped a woman lose 70 pounds, and they could help you too. Then, do you have an inner artist? We'll draw the conclusion that creativity enhances aging. He found he could begin to grin again. We'll hear about one man's mouth makeover. Plus, we'll roll a few films that could help you make the most of your marriage. And 3 divorce traps that can cost you a bundle.
Time to get you going, so pull up a chair and join us at our kitchen table for Golden Opportunities. Denise Dalton had been dieting for 40 years and nothing seemed to work. So why in the last year has she been able to lose 70 pounds? Denise is here to weigh in on her success along with Angela Majorly, who helped her scale back on eating and pump up exercising. Angela is a registered dietitian with Metro Health. Welcome to the both of you here on the show. So Denise, we're going to ask you a question first. So before you started working with Angela, what was life like?
Well, I was sitting on the couch, heading for a 250 pounds on the scale. I was in arthritic pain, and I was heading for diabetes. So I knew at that point, and I couldn't take it anymore. I decided to call my primary care physician, and I said, okay, I have to do something about this because the pain was getting too much. And he got me into Angela.
Okay, so you've tried before. Why was this time different? I mean, is it because you were working with a nutritionist?
I worked with a couple of nutritionists before that, and it would work for me for just maybe 2 months. And then I wanted to go back to my old way of eating. I wasn't an exercise person or anything. And hear what Angela said to me, and it just clicked. I was ready for it, and it just clicked like that. She said, go for a walk after lunch.
Okay.
And I thought that was different because this time it's a time slot. Because all the other people in all my life, doctors, go for a walk, go for a walk. Well, I'm not going to go for a walk. That just any time, any place, and I always had something.
I got around to it.
I had excuses because I don't like to walk, so I had excuses. Well, I can't do that, so I really didn't want to do it. But when she said after lunch, then I went home, and the next day when I ate lunch, I had this little voice in my head, Angela, and I heard, "Oh, we'll go for a walk. You ate lunch." And I thought, well, I'm retired, so I don't have no excuse not to go for a walk. And that's exactly what I did. And I thought, well, you know what? I'll go 2 streets up. My streets are very small. So I'll just go 2 streets up and I'll be back home, which I was in 5 minutes. Good. Never have to do that again. So the next day, after lunch, the voice again in my head, go for a walk after lunch. And I thought, well, you know what? No excuse. I'm going to go 3 streets up. And I did that, and I haven't stopped since.
Excellent, excellent. So, Angela, as Denise was mentioning, exercise is a real important part of her weight loss plan. What else did you recommend to her, though?
So we focused a lot on portion control. We started out with a diabetic diet, not because she was diabetic, but because it really focused on healthy eating habits and portion. So we spent a lot of time talking about portion control. Denise was also making some poor snack choices, especially in the evening and the afternoon after lunch. So I highly encourage that she get those snacks out of her house and get the junk food out, because if it's not there, she can't eat it.
Right.
And the other really important thing was record keeping. And since Denise is a writer, this was perfect for her. She kept wonderful record of her dietary intake, her activities, and even how she was feeling, and eventually got onto using an online tool where she found some community support and that. So
excellent, excellent.
Yeah,
so, and you two have actually bonded, right? You're going to run a 5K or walk a 5K?
We're walking.
Oh, walking. I don't think I could do running either.
Actually, I did walk a 5K last year.
Oh, yeah?
Right, and I wasn't last, but I finished, so I was happy, and I'm running again.
Right, that's
So
important.
we're very excited about this. Last year we walked a 1K fundraiser, and this year we signed up for the 5K together, and this is really exciting. And Denise is just so inspiring. I'm just so glad that she finally heard the message in a different way, and that we've connected so well. And she's been so successful. That's been great.
Good. You look great. I bet you feel great too.
I feel great. Actually, I feel like I'm 40. When I was sitting on the couch, I was like waiting for death. I knew what a 90-year-old invalid felt like. And to be right now today, fantastic. It's great. If everybody can walk to their car, you can go and walk past the car.
Good advice.
And get well, like
All
I
right.
did.
Great for you. So Denise took a step in the right direction, and then she kept on walking. That, combined with Angela's advice on what and how to eat, led Denise to a big loss of weight and a huge gain, a new zest for life. My thanks to both Angela and Denise for joining us today.
Thank you.
To learn more, call Metro Health at 216-778-7800 or visit www.metrohealth.org. Next, Artfully Aging.